We also use lights in our video. Here is one of them. As you can see, this is the light, and then you'd put shades on that which open up. So the more you open it, the more light that comes through, but it creates more of a daytime effect. And if you shut them a bit more, it's more of a shard. Here it is, it gets very hot. We use this at the beginning and at the end, which we thought was important. Well, I did anyway. As a director, I thought, you know, if we had this kind of harsh light on him, this kind of white light, it's nice because it's harsh and it's sobering. And so when we move away from that and go into the child, you know, that's very bright, it's very interesting, and it sparks. But when we come back to him at the end, we realise that this is his harsh reality. So I wanted to get that across, but in the end we decided to grayscale it, which took away from the kind of harsh lighting and made it more, you know, it still had the same effect in that it created a difference between reality and imagination, but it was less obvious, and it was done differently, but it's still nice. We also use filters. This is just an example. This is a blue filter. See? We use this, and we use white filters, which created the harsh lighting. We also use lights in Kids Mania, in the ball pit, and in other areas, which created a nice light and really bounced off the balls, which made them more colourful and snappy. I don't think we used any filters for that. I think we left the light to be quite natural, which was nice, because if we put a filter on it, if we put a blue filter on it, it could take away from the colours of the plastic balls that were in the pit with me. But yeah, I like using lights. I used them last year. They're quite simple to use. You just set them up on the stand, turn them on, turn them off. It's putting the filters on and try and create a nice effect. That's the hardest bit. And also when you open the flaps, sometimes it can be too much. So you have to really work on it and really make sure it looks nice on the camera. But it all works to create a nice effect, so it's worth the effort. In our evaluation for the Brolin and Charlie show, we used a green screen, which was nice. Here it is. This is what it looks like. And that way you can either leave it plain, which is nice, or you can put a video or image on it in the background. We decided not to do this. We had a few problems with it in terms of lighting, and so the pictures that we put on the background on the green screen made it quite grainy, which wasn't very nice. But so we decided to leave it plain, but it still created a professional effect and was nice to use.